Do you think that this video with Ilhan Omar is actually staged?
And DHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
In this video, I'm going to show you why I don't believe that this attack is as random as they would like you to believe. Everything about the trauma response that she has is wrong. First of all, with trauma response, this is your standard fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. This always takes over your parasympathetic system as well as your limbic system. And the last thing that a politician does is charge after an attacker. Politicians are trained from the word go that when security is there, they are no longer the ones giving the directions. The security is the minute that anything goes sideways. What we're looking for here is any type of trauma response, any type of shock, but there's no shock on her face. There are two more telltale signs here that this looks a little bit fishy. The first one is whatever this liquid is that's being sprayed on her, no one knows what it is. And she looks as though it's perfectly fine because it doesn't seem to bother her. If someone were to squirt some type of a fluid on you, you would not ignore it and pretend it was perfectly fine. This is a foreign substance that's not only now on her body, but it's now airborne. In every situation you see like this, the first thing we do is to get the speaker out of the room and then to clear the room, because what if there's something poisonous in what that person was squirting? You see none of that here. Let me show you what it looks like when someone who's actually in a position of authority, like a politician, is attacked. What happens with the security? Notice how they mob around to make sure this person's completely safe. What else do we see security doing? Look how they come directly to him and rush him off the stage.
Come to Donald Trump's side, and you could see the surprise on Trump's face when he was led off stage.
You don't see that with Ilhan Omar. You see her by herself charging the assailant. Then the other telltale piece of this is when she comes back. She's not breathing hard. Her adrenaline is not pumping. She's not showing any type of stress reaction. And in fact, she simply says, "We're going to keep talking."
We're going to keep talking. Please don't let them have the show. Here is the reality that people like this ugly man don't understand.
People don't do that if they're attacked. See what you would do if someone randomly just started squirting liquid on you. Would you ignore the liquid and chase after the attacker? After it was over, would you then go back and resume exactly what you were doing? Nobody would. In fact, it takes 20 to 30 minutes for your parasympathetic nervous system to start to calm down your body to the point to where the breathing returns to normal after an attack. And all this time, it's also trying to slow down your heart rate. Now, it takes up to about 60 minutes for the adrenaline to dissipate out of your body. And what does adrenaline do? Not only does it overexcite your body and get it ready for combat, but it also causes sometimes severe shaking. She's not shaking at all.
It's not about him. It's about your safety. No, he sprayed something on you. You need to go get checked. Yeah, and it smells terrible.
We're going to keep talking.
And it takes cortisol more than an hour, usually a couple of hours, to completely dissipate from your system. That's the stress hormone. Just as an aside, why don't you throw in the comment section whether you think this is actually legitimate or whether it was staged? It looks awful fishy to me because none of the standard protocols are being followed, both for safety of the individuals as well as for the health of the onlookers.
On a security level, no, that was probably the dumbest thing, because now there's a foreign agent in the air that she stayed into. We don't know what it was. We don't know what airborne pathogen could be there. We don't know. And now it just endangered the entire room because now it's airborne in a closed space. So what they should have done was evac the entire room and set up somewhere else.
Do you think that this is legitimate or do you think this is staged? Put it in the comment section.